Good morning. Sorry for scaring you. It is Monday, June 5th, 2023. And I'm your host, David Dole, here for a DD Live, which is, I guess, a semi regular thing now. I did it twice last week on Monday and Tuesday. Today it is Monday again, and I'm doing it again. Tomorrow, we're going to have to see. So I am without coffee this morning, which is, it's weird how cheery and upbeat I am, considering I lack any caffeine. I had a McDonald's hamburger this morning that I saved from yesterday and heated up in the microwave, and it turned out fine. And I thought, you know what? If I combine this with a coffee, it's too much. I don't know, like acidity or something. It's too much. So I had the hamburger and a glass of water, and I'm gonna keep the. That was a weird am. Am I like from the south? I'm going to hold off on the coffee until maybe like noon or after the stream. I mean, I'm gonna have to wait. I can't make coffee in the middle of the stream. That'd be weird. But let's hope I can keep it through and keep focused on the task at hand, which is discussing all of the terrible things happening in the world. Actually, you know what? Like usual, I try to make my stuff at least, you know, entertaining or things that you can consume. So we got a few good stories today. We got Maxwell Frost and Paramore and DeSantis. We got Nikki Haley saying some dumb things again. And that video is like 3 minutes long. I don't think I can watch 3 minutes of Nikki Haley. Oh no, it's a shorter one. Never mind. I think it just felt like 3 minutes when I was watching it. It's only a minute 30. So I'll get to that. And then CNN drama. Not that anyone watches CNN. And then Joe Manchin returns like the villain he is. So we'll get there as well. Yes, hit the like button. And thank you, Gilvari. I'm sure others maybe have mentioned that. But yes, hit the like button, hit subscribe, hit the bell notification icon below this video. That will help you stay informed on when videos go live, when I go live. And that helps the algorithm, helps me. Because YouTube, of course, this is how they work, at least in the politics space. Every other sort of YouTube video, like, I don't know, video games, makeup, whatever, most views come from people who are not subscribed. In politics, it's much different. Most views come from subscribers, meaning they typically, because YouTube is very afraid about losing advertisers, they have clearly, and they haven't said this publicly, no, they have said this publicly, about platforming what they call authoritative news outlets, but they have clearly throttled the ability for channels like mine to reach out to new audiences because they're afraid of losing advertisers if, like, I don't know, we touch on an issue that maybe offends somebody. So that has led to generally politics not getting, at least independent political videos, not getting the kind of traction or the audience, the new audience, that other sorts of YouTube videos get. So it's very important to like, subscribe, share, support me on Patreon if you can, or join on YouTube. That's another way to help support the channel. And those links are always below the video in the description box. Right here, you'll see them. And I think that's it. I think that's it. I always forget to promote myself because I'm not really good at doing that stuff. So it's good I got that out of the way at the beginning. All right. So, oh yeah, also later on, after all the news, I am going to play a game. And I think I said mystery game in the title because I'm not sure which game it's going to be. So I'm like, mystery game, come and find out. And I haven't even decided. But I have an idea of what I want to play. There's a massive sale on the PlayStation Store with games that are like under $5. So I picked up like 4 different games that were like $2 a piece. And one of them is this very interesting game about manners. That's what it seems to be about. So I played a bit of it last night. It's very interesting. It's sort of WarioWare-esque, if you've ever played WarioWare. But you will see. So maybe I'll play that, and if that gets boring, then I'll jump into something else. But all right. Just checking the chat here. See what all you great people are saying. Let's see here. Thomas Powers with the first chat said, "Good morning, Dave. Hope you and the family are well. Have a great week." Thank you so much, Thomas. Player 2, the David has returned. This is the way. Lawn Gnomes, what's this? The return of Rash Hour? Lawn Gnomes has been around for quite a while because he remembers the Rash Hour days. That was that was an attempt at a Twitch morning stream. I forget if that was like a daily thing or I don't know. I'm sure it was a daily thing for a week and then I fell off of it. But that was my Twitch morning show. It's a pretty good name. I like that name. Though some people didn't, but I like that name. Rash Hour. I think, what was the other? I had another name. The Daily Rash or something? I don't know. There was something, it was the Morning Rash. I think that's what it was. I think that's a better name. The Morning Rash is a pretty good name. It's also very relatable. But whatever. This is fine. DD Live, it's quick to the point. And if I ever stream past noon, then I don't have to explain myself. All right. First story. DeSantis. Maxwell Frost. Introing these live is always weird because you don't see when I do my pre-record intro videos. I almost never get my intro right the first time because I want to get a lot of information in all at the same time. But they often, because of that, come off, the intros in my videos, I think, come off as more robotic compared to when I do live ones. But, you know, there's a positive, there's a negative. All right, I'm not even sure how I'm introing this story. So let's figure it out. Let's do it live. Democratic Congressman Maxwell Frost was at the recent Paramore show and said some things that offended some people about Ron DeSantis. Now, before I get to the video, the clip of Maxwell Frost, and I really hope YouTube doesn't mind the kind of music in the background, and I hope they don't, censor the video or like for copyright because of that. But before I get there, I want to just show you DeSantis and what's going on right now. So when I prep these videos, I always look up, what's going on currently in the story. And DeSantis, well, every day there's something new with him. So this from Common Dreams. 250,000 Floridians get kicked off Medicaid as DeSantis rakes in big donor cash. Quote, one of these individuals is a 7-year-old boy in remission from leukemia who is now unable to access follow-up and potentially life-saving treatments, said local advocacy groups. So there's a bigger piece on this from Common Dreams, but this is just the latest in what it's like to live under Ron DeSantis in Florida. 250,000 people losing health care. By the way, if anyone ever asks you, just why don't you like Ron DeSantis? Here's a quick reason. He threw 250,000 people off of healthcare. There you go. Now, it's weird for people to get offended at what I'm going to show you from Maxwell Frost and not be offended at the kinds of things that Ron DeSantis is doing in his state. So Victor Shi shared this clip out saying, holy swear word. YouTube, guys. YouTube and their censorship. Holy swear word. Maxwell Frost appeared at a Paramore concert last night, and his first words on stage were, F Ron DeSantis. The crowd went absolutely wild. Gen Z will make Ron DeSantis' life miserable and will never allow him to be president. Watch. So it's a quick clip here. Check this out. F Ron DeSantis, F fascism. This led to several days of news stories, be it from Fox News, The Hill. I don't know. Everybody covered this. Though I saw a lot of positive coverage, so, I'm not going to